Catholic family in Chicago. He was the fifth of 9 kids.
I was the forgotten middle child.
There were a lot of them.
Well, I know, it's a joke.
You were the forgotten.
The most forgotten of 9, but my parents really didn't know my name, you know, and that caused a lot of confusion, and it hurt, you know, it hurt a little bit because my mother called me Brilly, you know, which was like half Brian, half Billy. It'd be like, you know, you got a sister, what's her name?
Anne.
Yeah, so it's Jan.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. It makes you a little hungry for attention, you know, obviously. You know, that's probably why, you know, there are 3 or 4 of us that have been in the acting business, or 5, I don't know. I've got a sister that's a nun that does liturgical dance. Count her, you know. We're at 2/3 of the group now is like basically out there waving. And the other 3, you know, wash windshields at stoplights just to meet people. Don't try to take a full swing. Just try to take it like here, like you're, like you've got like there's a mouse in your kitchen or something.
Right.
Just out of here, sort of thing.
Right.
Get out, dang mouse. Very good. Very, very good. I mean, I used to get regular spankings at one point, you know. And you'd sort of almost look for a spanking because it was like, you know, you'd get a couple minutes alone with your dad, you know.
Bill's dad, Ed Murray, was a lumber salesman. His mother was a housewife. Raising 9 kids, there was never much money.
I've read where you, even at Christmas, you kids knew not to ask for toys. Were you exaggerating, or is that true?
Well, I mean, that's probably how we remember. And we probably remembered that we were really good kids, too. But you got out of the habit of asking for things.
Success in that house was not measured in dollars, but in a currency even harder to come by and more highly valued: Ed Murray's approval. The goal was to try and make Dad laugh.
He had a very tough sense of humor. He would not lie about what he thought was funny. He was a very difficult laugh. So,
what was a laugh? When your father laughed, what was it like?
Well, it was like a slot machine paying off. It was just fantastic.
Bill's father died in 1967. Bill was 17.
He left me his ring when he died, in his will. I got his ring. I lost it, but he left it to me. I don't feel unresolved with my father because I feel like he gave me his okay by doing that, you know.
His father never lived to see him make it. He was going nowhere until he started tagging along with his brother Brian to Chicago's Second City Improvisational Theater. Before long, he was on stage too.
Good evening. For those of you that are not my relatives, I'm Bill Murray.
Second City led to the National Lampoon Show, and that led to Saturday Night Live. In 1977, Bill joined the original Not Ready for Primetime players, including Jane Curtin, Dan Aykroyd, Gilda Radner, John Belushi, and Lorraine Newman.
Eggs over lightly, a large orange juice and coffee. Thank you. Cheeseburger?
Lisa, prove your love to me, or else you'll be responsible for giving me a painful case of lover's nuggies. That's right.
This is the Nick Winters Show, and I do the entertaining, thank you. Let's go out with something really hot for these folks. A big hit out of '77. Star Wars, if they should bar wars, please let these Star Wars stay.
You're a part of television history now, aren't you? To be a member of the Not Ready for Primetime players. You know, you're an American cultural icon. How's that feel?
Well, I think most of us that were on that boat or are still on that boat feel like that was a fun piece of luck to get in with that group of people. I mean, it was really a group of people that made it go.
Are any of the old group who are still alive?
Still living. Mm-hmm.
Tragic to have to say that, but it's true. Do you see them?
I see Dan a lot. He comes into New York. He calls me. He's at the Essex House, or, you know, he's staying here. We'll be walking downtown.
Hey, anybody see a ghost?
In 1984, Dan Aykroyd starred with Bill Murray in Ghostbusters. It became one of the top-grossing comedies of all time.
He slimed me.
That's great!
My kids played Ghostbusters for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Did yours?
Yeah, they had suits, too. Good suits. The real thing. Well, I mean,
with equipment that really worked.
Hey, I bet your kids have NBC hats, you know, and T-shirts and shirt and golf bags and floss and everything else. And you probably get a deal on General Electric toasters, don't you?
Yes.
Knock it in the hole, baby. Get in the hole. Good shot. Good putt. Good. Golf shot. Golf shot.
My first?
Yeah. So what'd you have? No, this is the key part.
I wasn't counting.
Oh, don't worry. There are several people that were. Don't worry. We were all counting. Clarence, what you really had.
Ghostbusters had a strange effect on Bill Murray. Overwhelmed by its phenomenal success, he didn't work again for 4 years.
So then, you know, you get successful and you become a movie star. You know, it's embarrassing but true. So what do you do now? Being a movie star is like, it's mostly downside, you know. People say, oh, give me that movie star thing. I'll be there with a limousine in a second. You can go, you can go be, whatever I do it, but it's mostly downside. I mean, how about losing your whole private life, There's no, and nobody factors that. Nobody cares either. I say to people, you want to be rich and famous, go for rich. See if that doesn't cover most of it for you, Really, I mean, the fame thing is like, but the rich thing, I'm rich, but I'm getting away with it. You don't have to look rich, but famous, you're stuck.
There's an upside to success, of course. Murray has been able to share his many blessings with his family, especially his mother, who died 4 years ago.
Was your success able to make her life more comfortable?
Yes.
It was.
Yeah, that was a real kick. I got her American Express card, and the first year she spent like, $7,000, and then the next year was, just like geometrically. So like the last year that I saw her, I mean, she was no longer, last year she was alive, was like, oh, Bill, hi, glad I caught you, because I'm just running out. I just booked a trip. Guess where I'm going? Where? China. She would, by that time she had to book herself a first-class round-trip ticket to San Francisco and Okinawa, and then like a slow boat to China, literally up the Shanghai River and back for herself and some friends. I mean, I can't imagine what it must have been like for the sun to come up on the Shanghai River and have Lucille Murray sitting there in a deck chair just looking out. Well, isn't this lovely? Listen, it made me feel good. You're hot.
Murray leads the very private life of a family man, father of 2 boys. He can afford to live where he wants, which is not Hollywood. He prefers the East Coast. His primary indulgence seems to be working when he wants to, because he doesn't have to.
Almost.
His next screen appearance is due in February, a movie called Groundhog Day. It marks a career milestone, 2 decades in show business.
Are you proud of what you've accomplished in 20 years, simply put?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Will you still be making movies after you're not able to play golf, or will you still be playing golf after your movie career is finished? What do you think?
Well, people make fun of golf because they think it's a rich man's sport, and it's not for me because I was a caddy. I see it as a sport. And now in my life, I don't see it as a sport. I see it as an opportunity to go for a long walk with my friends, 3 friends, and we go for a long walk. I think I'll be doing that longer.
Jane, there are a lot of high-risk assignments in this business, but going out on the golf course with Bill Murray is beyond risky. It's downright dangerous.
And the 3 cameras. But the thing was, I mean, maybe I'm a fool. Okay, I am a fool, but it was fun, and I was not nervous, and that, to me, in all seriousness, is a credit to Bill Murray, because he is a very nice man. Funny, dangerously funny, but a very supportive man. The fact is, he was not counting my strokes.
I don't believe that.
I got a much better aerobic workout than he did.
He mentioned the book Golf in the Kingdom, which I must say happens to be one of my favorites, too. And it is a deeply mystical and philosophical book about golf. Is there that side to Bill Murray?
Would seem to be, but he would mask it with humor, always. What's your handicap?